Welcome everyone to another episode of theBriceSide. Today we are here at Tehidy Country Park. It's a bit of a breezy day, it's a little bit cold and wet, but we felt like jumping in some muddy puddles. This is one of our favourite places to come and explore as a family. So let's go check it out. Got a tree down in the main path here. I assume as a result of Storm Eunice that we've had recently. So we've got no real game plan today. Hopefully over there in the little cafe we'll try and maybe get a hot chocolate or a coffee later, maybe a bit of cake. But I think we're just going to have a little mooch around the lake, jump in some puddles, see the swans and ducks. Safety first. A log out there just being taken away by the current. Now when the weather is a little bit more hospitable, there are some tables here. You can bring a picnic. There's some lovely grassed areas which again you can sit down and enjoy a little picnic if you so wish. Here we go, one of the first places to stop to see some ducks. Now one thing we like to do is bring a little bag full of like bird-friendly cuisine. But actually we forgot to do that today, so sorry birds. Sorry ducks, I haven't got any food for you today. I know, it kind of sucks. My bad. There's a lot of trees. Sawn up there. So that big old tree has had a little bit of a trim. I can only assume to make it safe. Because again, we have had some pretty wild storms recently. Hello, Mr. Squirrel. How are you? I haven't got any food for you, pal. I know. Anyway, I'll see you later. Now, the wildlife here is quite, I say tame, I don't know if that's the right word, but I think they're used to humans. So like the squirrels will come up to you, the ducks will come up to you. Uh-oh. Hey kiddos. Your hair came out again? What happened?
Yeehaw!
Where's Mama? There she is!
Help!
So there's another tree that has been damaged in the stormy weather. No, we're not going to go this way. Not that this tree has stopped us from going this way, but we tend to like to go that way, in by the lake, and see the swans and ducks. So I think that's the plan. Oh look, another squirrel. I was just saying how used to humans the squirrels are and ducks.
Yes, they can be a little bit over-friendly on occasion, the squirrels particularly.
Over-friendly.
They think that you have food, so they'll come and
Yeah.
climb you.
Yeah. So here is the lake. I assume it's called Tehidy Lake. I don't know, Shelley's just shook off that question. I'm not sure, I assume it's called Tehidy Lake. That's what we tend to call it anyway. Or the lake. Maybe just the lake. But yeah, you can see how beautiful this place is. Even in the winter it's nice, but in the summer and the springtime it really is lovely. But a word of warning about the car parks, they do get extremely full. Particularly this one where we've parked, where the cafe is. And the name of it, now is it the east, west, north? It's not the north. I'll have to ask Shelley, I'll get right back to you. Yep, Shelley has reliably informed me that it is the South Drive. South Drive car park? South Lodge?
South Drive.
South Drive. Hello, Mr. Swan. How you doing? Just hanging around? You waiting for some tidbits of some food? I haven't brought any food today, we've forgotten. We did start out with Tilly's hair being up because of the wind. She says it keeps falling out, but I have my suspicions that she pulls it out. I have a case of sock slip. You know that happens when you get woolly boots and your like socks ride forward and they get all rucked and uncomfortable. Ah. A little closer look at this rather ornate structure. We can go right inside, and presumably water would flow from there down into this pool. Shelley seems to think this is a man-made pool, because of course this was all a country estate. It's probably seen better days. I think it just sits here idle now. Shelley seems to think that there is another pool on the other side of this hill, this little mound. So let's investigate. So the source, so the water would go through there. Now I don't know where the other side is. They've stopped here, so let's see. Let's see if, so there's a bit more, so there's more water. So what do you think, Shelbel? This water...
I think this used to be bigger.
It used to be bigger and would feed...
That one. Because if you look, they've obviously redirected it.
Yeah.
Because you've got that.
Because there's more of that stonework here, isn't it?
I remember coming here at school.
Yeah.
And we used to have like, I don't know, like an adventure day.
Yeah.
And I remember, and it must have been here, because I remember that pool.
Yeah.
Like you would swing and then land in the water.
Yeah.
Which is why I feel like it had to have been bigger.
Bigger, yeah.
But I might be thinking of completely the wrong place.
Yeah, because this place isn't natural, is it? I don't think that
No,
the
I think
lake, I think it was all man-made, wasn't it? Because it was all part of the...
in a previous Tehidy vlog, and we'll link them down below.
Yeah.
But yeah, this was a game hunting for rich people.
Yeah.
Well, poor people didn't do game hunting.
Yeah, so this was all a part of Tehidy. Was it just called Tehidy Estate? I don't know what it was called, but...
Was it the Robarts?
I don't know, but the
Robarts
Robarts...
or the Bassets?
No, is it Bassets?
Oh,
I don't know.
maybe the Bassets.
The Robarts is interesting though, because you remember when we went to Truro Cathedral recently, there were some memorials in there to the Robart family.
Oh, was that the two?
The two, like, lazy ones lying down, but also the soldier on the other side who had the Victoria Cross.
Oh, well, we'll try and link that video as well.
Yeah, we'll put a couple of links in the description below. Yeah, these hunks of sculpted granite, I mean, surely they wouldn't have been sculpted specifically just to be a part of the water system. I mean, surely they've come off of a demolished building, haven't they? I don't know, it's interesting. If you know, or have any inkling or ideas about the potential of these granite blocks coming from a demolished building, drop a comment. I'd be interested to find out. And that wind is really getting up. So difficult to make out, but through the trees there you can see a little bit of the structure. Now I believe that is the original structure to the country estate, the country home. And then when the family sold it, I want to say back in the 20s, I'm not sure, it then became Tehidy Hospital, and Tehidy Hospital operated until, I believe, again these are all ballpark dates, I think the 1980s, maybe through to the very early 90s when the hospital closed, and now the whole area is a housing development. So we did a video here, or a few months ago, if not a year or so ago, where we explained in a little bit more detail about the area. So we'll put a link to that video in the description down below. Has to be done. Right, we're going to see if the cafe is open for a hot chocolate and maybe a piece of cake. Some of the homes that have been built on the estate, on the former site of the hospital and country home before that. I wish I could afford to live there.
I was walking backwards.
You were walking backwards. Okay, show us. Nice. Nicely done. So if you need the bathroom while you're walking around Tehidy Country Park, there are some bathrooms situated at the rear of the cafe. So just as a point of reference there, that's where they are. Okay, heading in for a hot chocolate. Okay, so some beverages, some pre-made sandwiches, and some cake. You alright, AJ? Happy? Got some crisps, you've got a brownie, you've got a drink. So they've got a little menu here, so they do some homemade soup, they got some bagels, or a smoked salmon and cream cheese bagel, that sounds really good.
Yummy.
Filled tiger bats.
Delicious.
So they do a few little bits here. Some sandwiches. Alright, oh, breakfast roll. Now hot drinks. Yeah, gone with a hot chocolate. So there are some marshmallows buried in under there, which is gonna be good. Mmm. Quite nice, quite chocolatey. So on a very blustery day, we're going to leave the video there. I do hope you enjoyed it. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. Do subscribe to theBriceSide if I'm being stalked. Oh, you want to be in the outro?
Come to do my bit.
Gotcha. Okay. So where were we? So big thumbs up for a like. Do subscribe to theBriceSide. It really does help the channel grow. I'm all thinking to myself now, where am I with my lines?
Carry me up.
Okay, AJ's playing in puddles. Hit the notification bell. You won't miss it on any video that we put up. We are on social media.
Facebook, Twitter and Instagram at theBriceSide.
So do check us out there. So from us to you, cheers and gone.
Poo-poo.
Cheers and poo-poo. Why do you keep sabotaging our outros?
Cheers and poo-poo.
Cheers and what? Cheers and gone?
Cheers and gone.
Cheers and gone. Good boy. High five.
Cheers and poo-poo.
Ooh. High five.
Bob.
Yeah, nice.